Yes.
Yo.
Brady.
Yes, Brady. It's my first time on the All Gas No Breaks podcast, but I feel like it's going to be some good stuff. Might make some magic happen. So.
We're about to have some magic happen. You here?
About to make it happen.
Boom. Where can we find you at, my brother?
OG_Frank.
OG_Frank.
Y'all can find me in the booth.
You can find, Brady is in the booth, man. He about to, he going to show.
Rex Studios.
Oh, man.
Big
Block
Rex
Party
Studios. Shout out Rex.
Big Rex.
Man, shout him out. The best engineer motherfucker
brilliant
out here. This motherfucker.
Brilliant.
Brilliant
People
DJ, he's like,
make you want to borrow money.
So you can find me at Super Saiyan Santi. I'm on Instagram. Got the shades, man. These allergies is fucking me up out here in the DMV, man. These trees is fucking my day up.
Allergies make you be like look cooler?
No, allergies make me be like my eyes are swollen.
I'm a superstar when I'm off my allergy tip.
Oh shit! Now this is what I wear just when I'm driving in my whip though. But we gonna jump into something, man. We got my man Brady here. We about to pull out the fishbowl, man. Fishbowl question.
Oh yeah.
My man Rex pointed it out. He was like, "You hit him with the fishbowl." So
I didn't know this was that.
that's the thing. Yeah, that's what that is. You pull it out. It's a question.
What if I don't like the question?
And you gotta make up a question.
Yeah,
Who was the closest person to a black leader we have? Even though he's gone, R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle, he the closest person. But other than that, I would definitely say Jay-Z. We got a lot of black leaders now. Black man coming up, we stepping up, and we trying to do better. So we do have a lot of leaders. Personally, one of my community, I say Snoop Dogg. He's definitely a leader as far as a celebrity, somebody will know. Coach Don Norfolk, Long Beach Popular. He's definitely a black leader. Rex, without him, I wouldn't be here right now. So he's definitely a leader in the community too. His community. So. We got a couple of leaders, but let's say name a few.
Yeah, I agree with a lot of those people you chose. I agree. What about yourself?
I mean, I like all the people he said were respectable.
Yeah.
But I think my best black leader was my dad.
Okay.
Even though his methods may have not been appropriate, he always tried to lead me in the path of righteousness.
Okay.
Now what I always want to talk about, like the inappropriate methods the black community uses on itself. What y'all think? Because you guys are older than me, so you probably experience it more.
So repeat that question once again.
Just the inappropriate methods the black community uses upon itself. Wherever we learned it from.
That has used or uses now.
Has used, uses now.
Give me an example.
Ass whoopings.
Ass whoopings are inappropriate. I can't.
That's a good one. Let's talk about.
Yeah,
that's I don't got no kids, so I gotta
specialize in ass whoopings. I went to.
You look like you specialize in ass. If you ball nigga, you specialize in ass whoopings.
He's stereotyping the bald head people. I tell you my head too.
Why you gotta put out big words like stereo?
I specialize in.
Don't put that on me, sir. Don't put that on me.
No, I grew up in the ass whooping era.
40. I got a book right here so I can drink the 40, and it's yin and yang.
It's a balance, son.
It's a balance.
It's equal.
It's light out here, so you got shades on. It's a balance.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? Okay.
So inappropriate ass whoopings.
I grew up in the inappropriate ass whooping era.
I must have as well, because my mother was tearing up some ass when I was growing up.
It was like, okay,
I wouldn't say it's inappropriate. I think some people have taken it too far, and that's when you call it abuse.
Adrian Peterson. Is that inappropriate or appropriate?
Adrian Peterson, that's the Vikings, when he spanked his son.
His son had to get like stitches or some shit.
I heard he just had like big whelps.
When your father's Adrian Peterson, you gotta understand your ass whooping is gonna be a little different.
Is that what you have to understand? Or does Adrian Peterson just need to back off a little bit? Because it's funny, but it's really not funny. Like I really don't like. You don't really need to be whooping your kid's ass to where he has welts. Like, that type of shit really
I don't even remember.
I don't got no kid, but like
I feel you. Everybody has their own opinion. What did his son do?
It don't even really matter what he did.
But I don't know.
His son was a little kid. Like he's like 8 years old, so it didn't really even matter what he did. But the fact that you whoop it into the place where he has welts and he has to go to the doctor.
I don't think I would.
That's a whole nother level. Like,
I don't think I would whoop my child like that.
Your son is already scared of you. Your muscles are sticking out of the wall. Like,
I don't think I would whoop my child like that either.
What I see is like. You guys are looking at it from two different perspectives, and I kind of understand. But when I said I was like in the child whooping era, I never hit my kids. right?
Oh yeah.
But
my mom beat me too. I just want to.
No,
and that's fine.
I grew up in the era
but I feel like it's a line.
Where I was
the line.
But you got to understand, like what Adrian Peterson did was a learned pattern behavior.
And that's what I'm saying.
Okay, let me finish. My dad whipped me. His dad whipped him harder. So where did they learn that? 1 or 2 generations after slavery. Where do you think they learned that from?
And that's what I'm saying.
You know, so as you grow older and you expand your mind and you educate yourself, you learn, hey, maybe this isn't, and the reason why I did it was because my dad did it, and because when we grew up...
You say that thing as you grow older, but if our dads keep doing it...
I'm not saying that as I grew older. I knew that when I was 6 years old, you know, but... As we grow older, we grow wiser, and the times change, and we try to make a better life for our children. But that's how we grew up.
Right. But you know, I'm gonna say one thing.
No, but I'm saying, why do you think you say you learned that when you were 6-year-old, the right and wrong, and a certain line that you can cross and not cross? I'm saying, why don't you?
Well, because they grew up during an era. They grew up during an era.
Even around your age or my age.
But they grew up in an era that had a certain mindset for a reason. So you can freely walk downtown.
Yes.
You know, you can go in the front door when you go in the hotel or the store, right? You can curse and act a fool on the metro and cut the fuck up and hold your dick and bitch and say whatever the fuck. Back then, if you didn't walk that straight line of discipline and you go out there downtown acting stupid or even saying yeah or just dancing or
looking at white playing, in the eyes,
you could get hung. Or killed. So your parents was like, do what I tell you, and they spank you for discipline. It was how they learned. It was how their ancestors
But
learned.
May I also say something? They also did that as well because from that time because during that time, did you want your mother to spank you or did you want the police to spank you?
Oh,
so that's why the mothers. I understand why they were that way. Yeah. I'm not saying it was right. I'm just saying for that time period because I live in Maryland, Capitol Heights. I didn't know that where I lived used to be a white neighborhood. Now it's all African American.
Now I'm not saying punishing your kids.
Hold on. I'm just saying real quick. The CVS that's in that area used to be a white only CVS, and I mean black people that said they had to walk through the back of that CVS that's still there. You know, so I understand why they did. I'm not saying it's right.
Yeah,
I'm really not saying it's right, but I'm saying I understand because they try to keep their kids alive.
I understand punishing your kids.
Come a little close.
I understand punishing. You know, I'm a chill.
No, I feel you know. I'm trying to get that good mix out of you.
But no, I understand punishing your kid physically. But I'm just saying when it's a certain line you got to toe, and you can't cross that line. And even though that line is a thin line, that's what you got to work with. You got to work with that. I'm just saying, why don't I feel like a lot of people go over that line, and when you go over that line, I feel like it's due to maybe one of the reasons you said slavery, deep-rootedness, or it could be, which is an extension of slavery, deep-rootedness, just where you are as a human, and you got this other human you got to take care of, and you so mentally frustrated that you taking it on that. See, in my household, I feel like I came from a lot of that. That's where a lot of my pain comes from. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't respect that. Like, if you got a problem, you can't take it out on somebody that you're supposed to be protecting.
But you know what you're saying? That means it's going to change because now when you have your child, you know.
Yeah.
You already know. So, but I might have to slap a nigga because if he like me, I know he got to get slapped.
Yeah, okay, so you're going to do the same thing.
But you might know,
in every generation, there's
my father never hit. Well, no, that's a lie. He did hit me.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying in every generation, there's a link in the chain that we have to be strong enough to break.
That's what Nipsey said. It says in every generation, it's some people that, oh man, I gotta look that line up. You know, it's off.
Look that line up. I'm move real quick. Yo, first topic. Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
We just got a rep for Tiger Woods right now. He got his 5th Masters. Rex, did you tell me? I think you posted. Your boy Trump is going to be giving him an award. Is he going to hand him the jacket? Is that what's happening with?
Yes.
Is that what's going on? Hey, look, Tiger going to take his jacket either way. He like, I don't give a fuck.
Well, him and Donald Trump are friends.
Man,
look, buddies, and
mad props to Tiger Woods after all he been through, man. That man been through hell and back, and he pulled it off.
Yeah, and hell and back just for cheating.
I mean,
Jesus.
Nah, he went through more than that. He wasn't even cheating.
But see, that's what happens when you black. You don't want to associate with black people. That's what happens when you get in some trouble. All the people that like you go leave. That's why I'm black. I'm gonna have me a black wife. I'm a black girlfriend. Black side hoes. Might have a white side hoe. Asian side hoe. But that's when you gotta be black. You can't leave the people. Like Tiger got up and left the people because he thought he was too good. He didn't want to be black, and really he was ashamed of himself. But that's lame. Like,
But you know what? I really don't blame Tiger. I blame his dad. Because Tiger's dad told him that he was a Combination. And that's what Tiger believes. Normally, your first salesperson that pitches the first idea that you trust is what you go with.
They thought they was beautiful, so I think I'm amazing.
Hey man, I'm all about pure black. But yo, even with all that, Tiger, I think he realized he was black, son. And for that,
I don't know. Do he got a black girl? Who we messing with now? That's how you know. If he got a black girlfriend, that's how you know you really changed.
I don't think Tiger even understands.
Black girlfriend.
And he ain't changed.
Well, I mean, that's his prerogative. I mean, you can't make him
flavor. I can't knock his flavor.
Fucking with these Russians.
I can't knock his flavor.
Fucking with Russians like Donald Trump out here. He got more Russians than Trump. I'm like, damn, Tiger. Do I trust? I don't know who to trust in this life.
I wouldn't say trust him. I'm just saying big him up for getting the awards. Yo, Tiger.
No, but Tiger did his thing though. I appreciate Tiger just being black and winning a sport that we ain't really majoring.
Not as a young lady right now, the African American young lady. I think that's kicking ass in golf. Yeah, there's a few. We nice enough. Whenever we touch,
whenever we want to play some golf, not.
Yo, come on, look what we did in tennis.
If golf has some quick money, we'd be in there. But golf money ain't quick enough.
No, it costs too much money to play that shit.
Oh yeah, you gotta get sponsors and then be a slave and then.
Nah, shit, you just gotta be able to pay to get on the green. That shit's expensive.
Now, would you rather have your son? I don't got kids. Y'all got. Okay, would you rather have your son or daughter or whatever play not basketball, football, golf, or tennis?
Whatever they felt comfortable that they wanted to pursue.
I'm talking about would you rather though.
I got kids, so yeah, whatever they wanted to, whatever their passion.
But if you had to pick one, if you had to pick one, what is
basically I put golf and tennis out there, and I put football and basketball out there, and that's just two sides of the train. You know what I'm saying?
But I understand what you're saying. I would let them choose, but if I had to choose, but then it'll be my choice. It'd be like what I want. I like basketball. So
for my daughter, I would definitely my homie. He's my age. He just had a daughter. He was just Rex. His name was Dallas. Shout out Dallas if you watching this, Dallas. Maybe not. But
you might. You got to share with him.
Sure, true. But he just had a daughter and stuff, and we was just talking about the right ways because he's young. You know what I'm saying? He didn't know he was going to have her and stuff. But I just feel like as any kid, but especially girls, you got to give them a strong foundation so they can be. Because me, I mess with a lot of girls, and I feel like a lot of girls don't have a lot of. If you don't have self-esteem as a girl, then you always go fall back and look to someone to pick you up. And your daddy ain't gonna be there all the time, so you go look to a random dude to pick you up, and that dude is gonna be right or wrong. And you gotta face those facts when they come. So I just feel like basketball is a team sport. It's gonna be a lot of strong girls that's there, and they gonna lift each other up.
Oh, they gonna lift each other
like
up.
Those, I ran track.
Definitely gonna lift each other up. Come here, girl.
But even in that, like I'm cool. She can hang around with some Dyke because Dyke's not worried about the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? I ran track, and on the track team it's girls and boys and girls.
I got kids, and you can't treat the girls one way and treat the boys another way. My oldest daughter's 31. You have to treat everyone the same. You gotta give them the same passion.
You treat your son?
Yes, the same rules. I don't have separate rules. Like, oh, you know what? You can do this, but no, you gotta be fair. Or they're gonna look at you like
the world not fair though.
I don't care what the world is, but in my world is my rules, and my rules is to treat everybody the same.
So if your son went out, you let your daughter go out and do the same.
Exactly.
Thing. So how did that go out? So how that happen? Because I'm just that's more.
Well, you know what it's about. It's about when you can't be afraid of what you think you might. You know what? I have a philosophy. If you try to be the type of man that you want your daughter to marry, you ain't got to worry about all that.
There you go.
Because you could ask my daughter, and she would say, yeah, he's fun, he's respectable, hardworking, caring. You know, if you try to be the type of man that you want your daughter to marry, you ain't got to worry about all that bullshit.
And you have a 31-year-old daughter with no kids,
she will have a great example of a male figure to follow. Yeah.
What was the most
shout out to your daughter.
Shout out to your daughter too. Shout out to all the kids everywhere that's trying to do something and get out of this system that they got us stuck in. But anyway, what was the biggest difference between your daughter, like raising, you have a son and a daughter, you say, right?
Yeah.
So raising your son and raising your daughter, what was the biggest difference between the two? Because I'm sure they take similar paths but different paths.
There's no difference. There's no difference. There is no difference. There are different stages. Girls go through the stages before boys because they mature faster than boys.
But I'm saying, I know your daughter and your son, they had different pitfalls. Because I just feel like boys do different things than girls. I feel like that. I don't know.
It depends on who's guiding them. They go according to how they're being guided.
Right.
You know. So if you got them both the same, they can't. There's just different stages.
If you got them both the same, a real nigga gonna be a real nigga.
I'm the same. I don't talk to her different than I talk like, oh, you know what? No. They both get the same person.
Right. Straight up.
So as long as you go on an honest, faith-based program, you can't go wrong. Be the type of man that you want your daughter to marry, and you don't have to worry about that other bullshit. She'll have a perfect role model from which to judge the young men that come into her life.
And that's why I wear condoms, because I know I'm not ready for no kid. These hoes stay away from me. I ain't fuck a hoe in a minute. I'm just trying. I just had a girlfriend. She broke my heart, you know what I'm saying, messing with me. Just, you know, I had to cut her off, man. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to live my life better.
That's what happens in life, brother.
Well,
can we get to this?
What you the next one?
I had a moment.
Now you do your thing, man. Yo,
shout out to my ex-bitch.
HBO pulling plug on documentary Michael Jackson.
Yes.
My man Rex he shot that joint too.
Come on, can we get a voice?
Now Rex, I heard you. I heard you and Michael was homies. Rex just he's shaking his head. I don't know if he's saying no or he's just shaking his head at the situation. Well, how y'all feel about Michael though?
Yo, I'm happy that shit getting pulled. To be honest with you,
but fuck that. How you feel about Michael though?
I think Michael might have probably done this shit, dog. To be honest with you,
what you think?
I feel like he might have probably done the joint. Too many damn accusations. You can't.
Would you leave your kids with Michael? Would you leave your kids with Michael?
Hold on, I'm not leaving my kids with no
anybody.
That's not
even
if
you knew Michael.
I don't give a damn.
That's not my brother.
Yeah.
And not my and you got to be a super close cousin that I think you my brother.
Yeah. Even if you, I'm saying if you was super close, like that's your homie.
You don't trust men with your daughter. Even if as you get older, you'll understand. You do not trust your children with men that you think you know. You don't really know.
I'm not saying you think you know. I'm saying if you actually put you in a situation where that's your man's. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
check it out.
You don't
so let me ask you a question.
Into that type of environment.
If your man got one accusation,
I would love to.
If your man had one accusation that he if this is like your close friend you had all your life, I get it. Y'all never. If that Michael Jackson never had an accusation and none of that ever happened, different fucking story.
Right.
But if you've been accused, I'm saying for me, you've been accused too many times. I'm just like, dog.
It's not even too many times. You've been accused once. First of all, he has a Neverland Disneyland park.
I still can't say that that's what that was for, though.
We can get into the psychotics and the details of why he wants to hang around with kids because he didn't have a childhood and all that. But at the end of the day, in reality, none of that shit matters. Like niggas murder and gangbang for a reason, but none of that shit matters when your kid dies. So it's just like. But a lot of these motherfuckers is lying too, so it's just like people got blood on. It's blood on the diamonds and blood on the hands, and it's blood everywhere, and you don't know who's right or wrong, and that's why it's fucked up. Because if somebody really got hurt from it, the niggas that's lying is fucking up, and we don't know what to think.
I think everybody's lying. I think everybody lied. I think everybody done smothered this shit all up. It don't even matter no more. So for me, it's like this: Michael. They learned that Michael's estate got some fucking power still. They not fucking with it. And
Michael owned his masters?
Nah.
Michael owned the masters and the masters to the Beatles.
Oh,
he owned the masters.
He has the largest.
How much that pay? How much that cost? I know that wasn't cheap.
Michael was paying
twice as much money now than when he was alive.
Because you want to talk about the Beatles from him.
No, because
they said they got rid of
They trying to buy the Beatles from him. They wanted to buy the Beatles.
Yeah. Well, at the end of the day, look. I'm happy that this shit got all smothered up so I can listen to some.
I'm happy this shit is on HBO too because I thought it was fucked up that they was trying to put it on HBO and it was so many holes in the story. It's like HBO can't run that and there's so many holes. And, you know, I thought it was like, you know, as far as offenders, I thought it was on some Bill Cosby, at least R. Kelly level. Yeah. It was like, but I learned it was like 4 people that was really doing it. I thought it was like 20, so it's 4 people and then maybe half of them lying. Then all of them could be, you know what I'm saying? It's too much. You need to leave it where it is.
They should have just left it alone. They shouldn't have went.
Yeah, they just trying to get some money.
They should have just left it at the R. Kelly joint and stopped.
Yeah, the devil love.
They got R. Kelly happy. So next up, we move into Kodak Black and the whole statement about what he stated and everything. How y'all feel about that?
R.I.P. Nipsey. I'm from Long Beach.
Rest in peace. Yeah, you are from Cali, man.
I'm from Long Beach, California. That's a city where it's not mostly Crips. It's all Crips. It's a new city.
Over there. Yeah.
Right.
You tell us. I don't want to know.
Right. And that's where I grew up. So I grew up listening to Nate Dogg and Snoop, and I seen Nipsey when he first started. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And he's just had a different energy, a good feeling. You know, a lot of niggas rap about bullshit, and that's what I'm trying to rap about. My name is Brady, by the way. I'm a rapper. You know what I'm saying? It's my fault. It's going to be the mixtape, dig what I'm saying? But when Nipsey rapped, even though he wasn't the best rapper, a lot of niggas rap for money, and you could tell that they wasn't born to be rappers. But Nipsey, even though he wasn't the best as far as technical rapper, as far as details and maybe crossover skills, he had something to say, and it was God speaking from him. And that's why a lot of rappers die, but when they die, people are sad, and they click, and then they city. But when Nipsey died, people, if you listen to Nipsey, people, you go feel him. If you a real man, if you really about just God, truth, and getting better and better in your people, you go feel Nipsey. So I cried. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't even listen to no Nipsey music for a week. And then my man's played it in the house. I'm smoking. I'm drinking after work. I'm really tearing up for this man. I don't even know him like that, but he affected me that much because he It
was good music. I enjoyed it. I thought he was dope. I heard him way back in the day.
It was really God speaking through him, though.
So what you feel about the Kodak situation? What do you think? How that
disrespectful? You know, I heard you say, before off camera.
Yeah.
It was just some stuff where he was talking to his friends and it shouldn't have been put on camera or whatnot. But he wanted that to be put. First of all, he wanted that. His man was telling him to stop saying that. It was one man's filming it. He knew he was on camera.
Wow.
And if you watch it, his man's telling him don't stop saying that. See, Kodak.
While the dude was recording it.
While the dude record, I'm a Kodak fan.
I'm a Kodak fan as well.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a Kodak fan, and I think he's very talented. Like, I would love to work with Kodak. He's one of the young niggas that's
very talented.
He's not about bullshit. He can actually rap. He's very talented. He got melodies. I mean, he inspires me.
Yeah.
Album's fire. He's fire.
I like his music. I heard his music way back in the day.
The problem with Kodak, and a lot of people like Kodak, is he didn't came up to a point where he didn't have nobody to show him, and the people that were supposed to show him turned their back on him. You know, his older brother. I don't know the details, but I listen to Kodak's music. He talks about how his older brother was supposed to take a charge for him, and ended up Kodak had to take a charge for it, and that's why he went to jail. You know, Kodak be in and out of jail. He's about that life. But he's just he doesn't have any OGs, and when you don't have no OG, and you've made it this far in the game. I made it this far, and I had help, but you see how far Kodak made it. He didn't have no help, so he probably think. He know everything, you know what I'm saying? You can't tell him nothing, for real.
But you know, somebody in his group, my thing is...
He don't got nobody. They are...
But then he can clean house.
He needs somebody rich. Master P couldn't tell him nothing. You think one of his homies could tell him something?
What's that? What kind of... What's that?
They should be able to.
You think...
For the blue
I'm just angry, you know. I am definitely...
You know, since we just taping, right? Yo, you recording? We taping?
Go ahead.
Yo,
we live?
Okay.
We live?
Real quick. We want to head out of here at Super Saiyan Santi, my man, OG Frank.
I love you.
Thank
you for letting me be in a podcast.
Man, I appreciate you for coming.
I'll come back anytime.
I want you to come back, and I want you to come back under better circumstances. We have the other camera and everything. Yeah, let's do that. You should do that.
Yeah, bro.
Real quick.
I enjoyed you being here.
I appreciate it. I enjoy it.
I'm going to just say something, man. You keep hearing you say you angry, man. I'm shocked to see that the young generation is still angry. My man, I know you're not angry no more. No. I'm gonna tell you, I'm at peace. I've reached a peace not too long ago.
When did you reach peace?
About maybe like 2-3 years ago, I reached a peace.
What was going on 2-3 years ago?
2-3 years ago, I chose to change my diet. So I've cut out like cow's milk. I've started cutting out certain shit.
I actually just started trying to stop eating steak.
Red meat. I don't eat it as much.
Meat at all.
But you know what? I'm gonna tell you this. I didn't do any crazy shit. I'm like really balanced.
Right.
Like if I want to eat or drink a gallon of milk that's cow's milk, I will do it. But when I started doing certain things like yoga and cutting back my diet, and then started talking to my brothers and calling them my brothers, and when I see another black man on the street, I shake their hand. And the same way anyone treats anyone in society, I treat my brother that same way and my sister that same way.
And I just think what you were saying as far as meditation. Everything is deep rooted in slavery, and the system is made for us to be fucked up. So it's gonna take a long time for us. I know
it's gonna take a while,
and we can talk about it. We're impatient, and it's gonna take patience. And I take a lot of patience. We have 400 years of slavery, so we might have to have 400 years of getting back to where we're supposed to be at. But
that's very true. Maybe 800.
What I was gonna say is, you say meditation, and I feel like a big problem in the black community is we don't know how to deal with the frustration and anger. And as a black man, personally, I could be still a kid to y'all, but as black men, we've been broken down, you know what I'm saying? Broken down to the point where it's almost biological warfare, you know what I'm saying, and demasculated. They don't want us to be a man, you know what I'm saying, because murderers rule the world. So murderers are scared of other murderers. So they'll lock those people up. They done turned our woman against us. And when you say meditation, I just feel like the black community needs to find as a whole a better way to cope with the things that we are all dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Because we're all dealing with affliction.
I'm married to a black woman. I don't know nothing about that other shit. Black women being turned against black men.
Me too. I'm married to a black woman.
Been with her.
Well, I seen it as a kid growing up. When your father gets because it's just that thing when
you're gonna. I'm gonna tell you, my brother. I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna one day soon. It may not happen soon. I was where you was at. I swear to God, I see it in your face. But I would, if I could do anything again in life, I wish I would have done this earlier.
Man, this fire is in my heart.
But you know what? I'm gonna tell you this: just run, exercise, eat well. Everyone's your brother. Everyone's your sister, and meditate. Right. Block out all the noise. And I'm gonna tell you, try this yoga shit, guys. It shit pieced me the fuck out, man.
Hot yoga.
That shit, I'm trying to get my band on it.
What's it called? Berkman, Beekman yoga? The hot yoga?
I don't do hot. I'm not
man, you gotta try hot yoga.
And the bitches like yoga too. For all my young niggas that like yoga.
They do like yoga, man.
You get a girl, you do some yoga with her, and then you know what I'm
saying. And then she's bendable and flexible, and ready to go.
It's hard to be quiet. As young niggas, we have something called verb. I learned something it's called verb. So that's why classrooms were built. The model for a classroom was built under the representation of a white girl, because the white girl, a white woman, literally, you know what I'm saying, just biologically, they have the least verb. And verb is something that make you. When I was in class, I'm not good in class, you know what I'm saying. I do music, so I was tapping, I'm talking, I'm making a joke. The teacher mad at me because I'm talking, I'm bored, and I was in advance. I'm smart, you know what I'm saying. I'm in advance, but I'm still bored. I'm trying to do shit on the side. That's from our verb. White women have the least verb. Biologically, this is a biological fact, right? They have the least verb, so the classroom system was built under that. So I just feel like that's another reason why I even know I got lost in what I was saying, but they be trying to hold us down. And
all good.
You know what I'm saying? They try to call me stupid because I'm bored in class. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you another thing. No one's trying to hold you down, man.
Niggas is trying to hold you down.
Peep what I'm saying. What happened? I hear myself talking.
I don't know what the fuck.
Well, just check it real quick.
Hold on. Before you go there,
might check a shit. Cop pulled me over, act like he inspecting Decker. I ain't learned my lesson.
Good. Yo, I was gonna say, library cards are free. The internet, Google, that shit. I mean, you got to pay $75 a month. You want top of the line, $125. You want top of the line internet, but that shit got a lot of information.
And read unbiased content. Don't just go and looking at books and reading, going on Google and learning about shit. You know, niggas go on Google be like, oh, I got bumps. I got them. No, you got to really read some
and open up some books and understand.
Unbiased content.
And all books are swayed. They all are the authors. The author is attempting.
Know your enemy better than you know your friend. And that's how you go win. You know what I'm saying? Because the enemy trying to know you.
But yo, let go of that.
The devil know everything.
You're gonna get away from this angle, man. There's not that many enemies out there. I'm not your enemy, man. You know
I'm not saying I'm not bringing this to y'all. Y'all OGs. Y'all you know what I'm saying? Family, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying they're enemies.
But be careful, because I did see a young man get killed in broad daylight in front of his own store. He been trying. He was that was like his like he was trying to fix that area all his life. Nipsey, and he died. Within his own location, and that does suck.
That's the system cleansing itself. That's the system they put us in clean. He was hungry, and when you wake up hungry, you wake up evil. Meek Mill said, how you gonna wake up hungry? When you wake up, how you gonna wake up evil? You wake up evil when you wake up hungry. You know what I'm saying? If you had no place to live, you might want to rob. That's what I'm saying. So it's the system.
I've been in all those places, and I'm gonna tell you,
that dude was broken.
I'm gonna tell you, I've been in all those systems. I've done my own thing, but I still, crack open some books, man. Understand technology. Understand technology more than any. You want to stop an enemy? Understand technology.
Understand yourself.
If that shit makes y'all do it, then y'all will win. If y'all don't learn technology more than your enemy, you motherfuckers gonna be right back here again.
And understand your history.
And that's how it's gonna work.
Your history too.
Yeah, that's cool too. But learn how to program a motherfucking computer.
That computer shit cool, but don't forget, a lot of them technicians just, you gotta be black. That's another thing. Black people are separated. It's the rich black people that have been separated from the broke black people because they don't think black is black, and it's a lot of bullshit going on. You gotta stay with your history, stay yourself, and be rich. Do it like Nipsey did. R.I.P. Nipsey.
Do it like that, but I want to see y'all survive.
It's my fault.
God bless you guys. Yo, my man, Brady.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming through.
My man,
we do it again.
OG.
We do this again.
I'm ready to do it again next time.
All right,
Spit some bars.
we gotta go again.
Where can you find you at, baby?
You can find me on the OG_ Frank on Instagram.
Yeah.
At Super Saiyan Santi. Shout out to my man that Jay Caution wasn't able to make it. Take care of the fams. Yo, got my man at Rex Corollis behind the board. Killing them. He got me on Block Party Entertainment. Follow them. Yo, my man Z back there. Thank you, Z, for coming through.
Thank you,
Brady.
Mike.
It's Brady. I got
running the camera and all that.
Shout out to Strawberry Boom Boom.
Where we gonna find you at, Brady?
You find me at Block Party Entertainment. Yeah, that's the label. Block Party Entertainment, and we drop it soon. It's my fault, not yours, bitch.
Not her, not your bitch. All right, y'all, we out. Peace.
Hey,
Not your bitch, but it's your fault. You can't blame your bitch. You gotta blame yourself.
I'm gonna buy your first single, man.